On Monday of this week, after a day and a half basically of doing nothing but spreading COVID misinformation on Twitter, Twitter finally decided to suspend Marjorie Taylor Greene for a period of 12 hours. In other words, she got put in a Twitter timeout for the second time this year, because earlier this year she got put in a Twitter timeout, another 12-hour suspension for spreading election lies. 5, 6, 7 months later, whatever it is, gets put in another one for spreading lies about COVID, including one of the lies she told was that there's been 6,000 vaccine-related deaths here in the United States, which is completely false. No reality whatsoever behind that statement. So Twitter finally said, dang it, we got to do something about this. You can't get into your account for 12 hours, half a day. Go take a long nap, and then you can come back to Twitter. This is nothing, folks. This is Twitter pretending to do something about the misinformation coming from people like Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now, I am obviously not a fan of censorship, but at some point we do have to understand that the health, safety, and welfare of the American public is on the line here. And sometimes there are things you have to do, like kicking an idiot off of Twitter for good in order to protect the public. I have no problem whatsoever if Twitter were to come out and say, Marjorie Taylor Greene, you're out of here. You can't come back. Have a nice life. But you've lied repeatedly. You break our terms of service on a regular basis. Hell, she even came out yesterday, did a little press conference, said, I'm not going to stop tweeting this stuff. So she is openly inviting you to kick her off the platform again. And here's the thing. Every time you give her one of these little paltry punishments, like, oh, you can't tweet for 12 hours. Every time you do that, you make her stronger. Because she comes back with a vengeance. She gets 12 hours of sympathy. 12 hours of I'm being censored with her followers. Kick her off the platform for good, and sure, she's going to get some immediate support right away, but eventually she's going to fade away, much like Donald Trump did. And that's what you have to do. That's how you have to tackle this misinformation. That is how you have to tackle this wacko individual who has done some horrendous things outside of spreading COVID lies, vaccine lies, and election lies. This woman has no place on Twitter whatsoever. And believe it or not, folks, she is not alone. We are at a point right now, obviously, where COVID is surging once again throughout the United States. Misinformation is reigning supreme. Misinformation coming from individuals, actually just a dozen individuals, is leading people to not get vaccinated. And yet every day there's new stories about, oh, so-and-so anti-vaxxer gets COVID and dies. A healthy 5-year-old from the state of Georgia with no pre-existing conditions caught COVID and died. Oh, somebody spreading conspiracy theories about COVID on social media just had a lung transplant because of COVID. These stories are all too common, and they're sad. And people like Marjorie Taylor Greene are making these stories happen more and more. And if we can kick them off this platform, if Twitter would finally step up and, yes, do the right thing in this situation, maybe we'd stop reading as many stories about people dying from COVID because they didn't think it was real. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.